Take a moment, look around you, wherever you are right now, really observe your surroundings. Odds are, if you examine the objects around you closely, you'll find that something nearby is stamped with the telltale words, "Made in China." It could be your phone, your clothes, maybe even the chair you're sitting on. That simple label is more than just a mark of origin, a place where the product was assembled. It's a powerful symbol of how global trade has profoundly transformed our lives, shaping the products we use, the prices we pay, and the very fabric of our interconnected world. It represents a complex web of manufacturing, logistics, and economics. For decades, China has been the undisputed world's factory, the primary engine driving global manufacturing. Producing an astonishing array of goods, everything from children's toys, filling homes and sparking imaginations, to the sophisticated smartphones that connect billions across the globe. But the question is, how did this happen? How did China become such a dominant force in global manufacturing? It wasn't solely about access to cheap labor, although that was certainly a factor. The story is far more intricate than that. China meticulously built a unique and unparalleled ecosystem, a complete and self-sustaining manufacturing environment. This ecosystem includes massive factories, sprawling across vast industrial zones, incredibly efficient logistics networks, capable of moving goods at breathtaking speed, and a relentless, almost obsessive drive to scale production, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. To truly understand this, imagine the complex process of building a car from scratch. You need vast quantities of steel, perfectly formed glass, sophisticated electronics, and countless other specialized parts. And you need a reliable and incredibly fast way to move all of those components from various suppliers to the assembly line. China has meticulously put all of those essential pieces together, creating a seamless and integrated manufacturing process. The result of this incredible effort? A supply chain so remarkably efficient, so incredibly vast, and so deeply entrenched that it became virtually irresistible to global brands seeking to optimize their production and distribution. We're about to peel back the layers of this complex system, going far beyond the simple price tag you see on a product, and delve deep into the intricate machinery that drives global trade. We'll explore why a CEO sitting in a high-rise office in California chooses to partner with a factory located in the bustling industrial hub of Shenzhen, China. And we'll uncover how that seemingly insignificant Made in China label connects us all, weaving a global tapestry of commerce and consumption. By the end of this exploration, Made in China won't simply be a phrase you glance at without a second thought. Instead, it'll be a window into the powerful engine that drives the modern world, shaping our economies and influencing our daily lives. So, let's dive in and see what's really behind that ubiquitous label, uncovering the hidden forces at play. The story of Made in China is far bigger, more complex, and ultimately more surprising than you might initially think. Welcome to the real story, the untold narrative of Made in China. For years, the answer to why China was simple: it was cheaper. China's vast workforce meant companies like Nike and Mattel could cut costs and boost profits. But it wasn't just about low wages, it was about scale and reliability. Chinese factories could ramp up production fast, maintain quality, and deliver on time. Labor arbitrage started the boom, but it was China's ability to deliver millions of products consistently that kept companies coming back. Workers were disciplined, quick to learn, and highly productive. The real draw was a system that could handle massive orders with speed and precision. Cost got the world's attention. Capability kept the business flowing. That's why Made in China became the global standard. Making products, crafting goods, and assembling components is only half the story. It's the initial step in a much larger process. The ability to produce is vital, but it's rendered less effective without a robust system to distribute those products efficiently. Getting them to customers, ensuring those goods reach their final destination swiftly and reliably, is the other crucial half. It's the logistical dance that connects production to consumption, and it's where China has truly excelled. Recognizing this early on, China invested massively in infrastructure, pouring resources into building a network that would become the envy of the world. This wasn't just about building roads and ports, it was about building a future. This included modern ports capable of handling massive cargo volumes, expansive highways stretching across the country, a high-speed rail network connecting major cities, and state-of-the-art airports facilitating both passenger and cargo transport. Today, 7 of the world's 10 busiest container ports are in China. a testament to the scale of its trade and the efficiency of its port operations. These ports are the gateways to global commerce, handling a staggering amount of goods every single day. These aren't just docks, simple places to load and unload cargo. They are far more sophisticated than that. They're high-tech logistics hubs, integrated systems that move goods with incredible speed and precision. Automation, data analytics, and advanced management systems all contribute to their efficiency. This efficient infrastructure slashes shipping times and costs, making the entire supply chain more streamlined and competitive. The faster goods move, the lower the costs, and the greater the overall economic benefit. This in turn makes Chinese factories even more competitive on the global stage, allowing them to offer goods at lower prices and with faster delivery times. A new highway or rail line instantly boosts efficiency for every factory along its route, connecting them to markets and suppliers with greater ease. This creates a ripple effect, driving economic growth and development. For global brands, this translates to less inventory sitting in warehouses, faster delivery to consumers, and fewer costly delays in the supply chain. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. Take IKEA, the global furniture giant. Wood, metal, and fabric sourced from across China, often from remote regions, all converge at strategically located assembly plants. This complex logistical operation is made possible by China's infrastructure. From there, finished products head straight to ports, ready to be shipped to destinations around the world. China's seamless logistics, a product of its massive investment in infrastructure and technology, make this intricate process possible. All of this happens at a scale no other country can match, a scale that allows for unparalleled efficiency and cost-effectiveness. The result? Products move from the factory floor to your door faster and cheaper than ever before, shrinking the world and connecting consumers to goods from across the globe. Infrastructure is the silent engine behind Made in China, the unseen force that powers its manufacturing prowess. It's a key reason China became the world's manufacturing powerhouse, a position it's likely to hold for years to come, thanks in large part to its commitment to building and maintaining world-class infrastructure. China's real superpower isn't just one factory, it's the entire ecosystem. In places like the Pearl River Delta, suppliers for every component are clustered together. Need a new part? Engineers can drive down the road and solve problems in hours, not weeks. This proximity means faster innovation, lower costs, and unmatched flexibility. Dozens of factories compete and specialize, driving quality up and prices down. Companies like Apple can source the best screen, battery, and processor all nearby. This plug-and-play supply chain makes China unbeatable for complex products. It's not just cheap, it's fast, flexible, and nearly impossible to replicate elsewhere. That's the secret sauce behind China's manufacturing dominance. China's rise wasn't accidental. It was engineered by government policy. Special economic zones like Shenzhen offered tax breaks and minimal red tape, attracting foreign investment. The government kept the yuan's value low, making exports cheaper and more competitive. Political stability and pro-manufacturing policies reassured global companies. These deliberate moves created the perfect environment for industrial growth. China's transformation into the world's factory was a top-down strategy, and it worked. China's workforce is its foundation. Millions moved from farms to factories, fueling the boom. But it's not just about numbers. Over time, workers became more skilled and educated. Investments in STEM education produced engineers and technicians, not just assembly line workers. This allowed China to move from making toys to building complex electronics. Companies could find both thousands of assemblers and hundreds of engineers in one place. The result? A workforce that's both massive and highly capable. China became the go-to for everything from simple goods to high-tech products. The human factor made China's manufacturing machine unstoppable. The world is changing, and so is manufacturing. Rising wages in China and global tensions are pushing companies to diversify. The China Plus One strategy means keeping core operations in China, but adding factories in places like Vietnam or Mexico. This spreads risk. If one country faces disruption, production can continue elsewhere. Tariffs, trade wars, and the pandemic expose the dangers of relying on a single source. Companies aren't leaving China, but they're hedging their bets. For complex products, China's ecosystem is still unmatched, but the map of global manufacturing is being redrawn. The future is more distributed and more resilient. When we talk about global manufacturing, one product stands out as a prime example of international collaboration and production prowess. The iPhone. The iPhone is the ultimate example of China's manufacturing power, showcasing the country's incredible ability to produce goods on a massive scale with remarkable efficiency. It's a testament to the infrastructure, workforce, and supply chains that have been meticulously built over decades. Designed in California, the heart of innovation and technological advancement, assembled in China, a deliberate choice driven by the unique capabilities and advantages that China offers. Because only China could deliver at Apple's scale and speed, meeting the relentless demands of a global market hungry for the latest technology. No other country could match the sheer volume and velocity required to bring the iPhone to millions of consumers worldwide. Shenzhen's dense network of suppliers, a sprawling ecosystem of specialized manufacturers and component providers, meant Apple could source every component nearby, drastically reducing lead times and streamlining the production process. This proximity is a critical advantage in the fast-paced world of consumer electronics. When Steve Jobs demanded a last-minute switch to glass screens, a bold and potentially disruptive change, Chinese factories retooled overnight, demonstrating an unparalleled level of agility and responsiveness. This kind of rapid adaptation is simply not possible in most other manufacturing environments. Foxconn's campus could mobilize thousands of workers, a massive and dedicated workforce ready to tackle any challenge, and engineers instantly, providing the technical expertise and problem-solving skills needed to overcome any obstacle. This flexibility and scale, combined with a relentless focus on efficiency, are unmatched anywhere else, making China the undisputed leader in high-volume manufacturing. The iPhone's success is built on China's deep integration of labor, a vast and skilled workforce, suppliers and engineering talent, creating a synergistic ecosystem that fosters innovation and efficiency. It's not just about cheap labor, a common misconception. It's about a system that can turn ideas into millions of products, fast, with a level of quality and precision that is truly remarkable. That's why "Assembled in China" is stamped not as a mark of compromise on the world's most iconic device, but as a symbol of manufacturing excellence and global collaboration. The iPhone story is China's manufacturing story in miniature, a microcosm of the country's incredible capabilities and its impact on the global economy. It's a masterclass in what makes Made in China possible, showcasing the unique combination of scale, speed, skill, and supply chain integration that defines the country's manufacturing prowess. Made in China is evolving. Rising wages and global risks are shifting the landscape, but China isn't fading, it's transforming. The country is moving up the value chain, focusing on electric vehicles, solar panels, and advanced tech. Its domestic market is now huge, and supply chains for high-tech goods are deeply rooted. China's role is changing from world's workshop to world's innovation and engineering hub. Labels may shift to Made in Vietnam or Made in India for simple goods. But for complex products, China remains essential. The next chapter of global manufacturing will be more distributed, but China's influence endures. The story of Made in China isn't ending. It's entering a new era. The world's supply chain is more complex than ever, and China is still at its heart.